Got a new game for today. Just need the people to come play. Waiting for them. Hey, I think I'm gonna stay up later than normal today. Ozzy, what's up, my man? How's it going? Let's see. Turn the aircon down some. So, yeah, I'm looking at doing a new type of game today. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the Bill Witter guy, I was checking him out. He talks a lot. Talks a lot. Yep, yep. Dun, dun. I'm gonna try to make this longer because I'm trying to hit a thousand subscribers sometime soon. Still need about 50 more subscribers. What's up, DK? Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Off and on. Plumbers are here. Okay, I understand. Just the two of us. Bill Witter, just the two of us. Yeah. Yeah, Ozzy brought up that Bill guy, and I was checking him out some because I like to learn new things. But I got a game today, Joseph, that you might have more interest in. It's going to be more of a geography stuff. Bill Whittle. Bill Whittle. Okay. Yeah, I watched a little bit, a couple videos, but I didn't watch them very long. It's a lot of you really have to, put in a lot of listening time. You need to watch his old stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it was that old. So why do people hate attractive people? Well, I think the world is full of jealousy, as far as that goes. You know, attractive people that have stuff. I think it's just a big jealousy thing. Oh, that was a crazy story I saw over in Germany. The model, the American model. I don't know if you saw that one, David. But yeah, it was a news story today that happened over in Germany. It came out. That's a good question, Ozzy. I don't know why everybody hates me, dude. Joke. That's what they do in the Philippines. They'll say something and then they'll say joke. So, law and punishment 100. Interesting. So, anyway, we'll get to the game here in a little bit. I'm from India. So, your channel is Law and Punishment 100. I'll go check it out. I'm on my laptop right now, so I'll check it out there. Big guy. Are you still in here? Law and Punishment guy? attachment. DK, Ozzy asked you a question. Why do you believe that? Let's see. Well, it's hard to find your channel. I'm American, and I'm over in the Philippines. Another shooting, 20 people shot in Minnesota, it looks like, at a church. I don't know if y'all heard me. Maybe I need to talk louder. But I'm looking for your channel about... Do you have the username so I can find it? I know, bro. Yeah. I mean, there's so much constant crap happening all the time. Hey, what's good, Mr. Abdul? How's it going? So today's game is going to be about geography. So... Basically, America has a serious mental health crisis. Yeah, they have a serious mental health crisis, a serious corruption issue, and they have a serious drug issue, mental health, spoiled, rotten behaviors, and corruption. All that kind of stuff. Your sound is low. I'm not talking very loud. I'll try to talk louder. So my plan today is to have a geography game. And I'm going to explain it here soon. How's everybody doing? Europe's immigration issues is horrible. Yeah, it's worse. Yeah, I'd say it is pretty bad. Pretty bad. But so yeah, we can start whenever y'all are ready. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. Sky? Why you say that, noob? What's going on with the sky? Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. That was in Germany about the attack of the male model. He was basically trying to protect a girl. Yeah. So he wasn't attacked. I don't think he was attacked over looks. I think it was because he was trying to protect the girl who was being harassed or attacked or whatever. It's blue. Look at the... Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's pretty dark here in the Philippines, so I doubt I'll be able to see that noob, but I'll go over there and look. Joseph says even in his country, they have a serious immigration problem. Ethiopians do most of the crime. You know, that's the thing about it. You know, um, when people, yeah, it's just dark out here. When people are, you know, in an environment that is sort of like crazy, they become crazy too. You know, I really believe that the environment really shapes the people. You know, sort of like peer pressure does too, right? You know, with drugs and how people act in school, hanging out with cliques and all that kind of stuff. All right, take care. Um, the dude that's said something about goodbye. Let's see. It's so hard trying to adjust the temperature in here. It gets hot, gets cold, gets hot, gets cold. So, the game that I'm talking about playing is, well, I mean, I think that's part of it, but I mean, for instance, I'll give you an example. What's your religion? And I don't care what your religion is, but you know, I'm just trying to give you an example. What's your religion? And I'll just tell you why I'm asking this. Basically, uh, let's say if you are born in Saudi Arabia, you're probably going to be a Muslim. If you're born in the U.S., you're probably not going to be a Muslim. That's your environment shaping you. So that's just an example. Joseph says less drugs use if the environment is better. Uh, yeah, and plus money, you know. It does take, the people have to have money to do the drugs too. And in the US, they have the resources, you know, they have the ability to get the money to get the drugs. And then they get hooked and then they lose all their money. Oh my goodness. David says, no matter what religion I would have been born in, I would only pick the best from my religion and stay true to it. Yeah, because I mean, be honest with you, anybody that comes in here, I don't care what religion they are, I don't care what political party they are or anything, you know, I just accept everybody. The only thing that bothers me is, you know, bad behaviors. If they're like coming in, they're spamming like crazy, or they're not being respectful of other people, and they're just, you know, just being like total idiots, you know. But I don't care about, you know, the person's environment and where they're coming from and all that kind of stuff, what country they're in or whatever. But so the game is basically, I'm going to be giving, but we're having a discussion. So I'll listen to the discussion. Joseph says most drug users do it to forget the misery. So if we took them out of the misery, they won't use the drugs. I think there's a lot of reasons on the drug part. I mean, you know, I remember back in the 80s, you know, people had a lot of money back in the US and they were doing drugs like, they were doing like the cocaine and stuff like that, you know, because they wanted to party, that kind of stuff. And then there is a lot of people that have mental health issues that get on drugs to basically cope with the mental problems that they're having, or not just mental health, but also like what you're talking about, just misery, kind of things, different things. It is blue too. So hello, let's see. David Kenneth says, so it's not really the environment. I don't know, genetics, I guess. Mm, okay, well, we'll just agree. We'll agree to disagree. That's the best way to do it sometimes. Just agree to disagree with each other. There's no use in fighting about things. It's genetics and what you have inherited from your ancestors. Well, those ancestors are, your environment, as far as, the beliefs and values that you got from your ancestors. As far as your genetics go, that shape you, I mean, as far as your looks go, yeah, but as far as your thoughts and everything, I don't know. I mean, I guess you got to have a certain IQ to think things. That might be part of genetics, I guess. So basically, I'm going to be giving out capital cities, and um, the first person to answer the country for the capital city will get a point. That's how it works. Did everybody catch that? Looks and personalities too. Even when I was a baby and toddler, I was pretty serious and quiet. Um, as you're younger, I think it's more like into genetics. But as you get older, people change. And so basically, what I'm saying is like you're about 20, around 20, 25. So when you're about 40 or 50, going to be you're going to be different than how you are now. 40, 50, 60, 70. It's going to be your thinking will be different. You'll be acting different, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first city here. Figure out which one I want to use first. Okay. The first city, I'll write it down and then I'll show you guys. We'll see who can guess which country this city is from. This is the capital of and you have to basically figure out what country is the capital for Tehran. Joseph got that one correct. Yes, sir. Let me get the score thingy. Joseph is correct with Iran. So Joseph got a point for that one. Okay. And I've got to get my eraser. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Do Kingston. All right, Kingston. Yep, Jamaica. Jamaica's correct. Okay. Uh, I mean, even if you win or lose, maybe you learn something from this. You know, we get a little education out of it. Pristina, like I don't know this one. And, I know it because I see the answer in front of me, but other than that, I wouldn't know it. Nope. I will give a clue eventually if people don't figure it out. It's not Albania. Albania, no. Yep. It's Kosovo. Kosovo. Joseph got that one as well. Okay. Okay. I think this stuff's gonna be hard, huh? Okay. Wow. Joseph is on top of this game, bro. Iceland is correct. Iceland. Iceland is correct. If I see Joseph got it right, but if I don't know, it might be pretty close. Maybe I should give David a point on that one too. Don't know. Y'all can tell me if you think so. Nag. David got this one. David got Iraq first with this one. Okay. It's Mexico City. Yeah, that one was pretty easy. Joseph answered it quicker, I believe. That's what it looks like. Okay. That one looked like a tie. Someone give a point to both you guys. Okay. Lima. Um, looks like I think that was Joseph's as well. Okay. Moscow. What are you Playing Wi-Fi. Russia, David got that one first. Okay. Let's see. Korea. Yeah, South Korea. David got that one. Let's see here. If I'm wrong, like I said, if you think it's someone else got it, let me know. But according to what I'm seeing, David got that one. Just burn. I never heard of this city before. Yep, Switzerland. So David, looks like David got that one. Okay. Right, that is Joseph. So far, this is what the score looks like so far. Okay. Okay. Then I'll make that a tie. Is it England or is it? I think it's a different name now. Not England, but the other one. Or are they still calling it England? I don't know. I mean, it says UK here. I'm not really sure, but yeah, United Kingdom it looks like. So David, I give you that one. Okay. Montevideo. Mm-hmm. I actually thought about living in this place one time, Montevideo. What did you call me, Joseph? Yeah, Joseph got it. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Monkey, see if you can guess the country for this capital. We're doing capitals for countries. It's Zimbabwe. That's correct. Zimbabwe. Joseph. Okay, let's see. Oops. Port Via. Port Via. Yeah, it's not nowhere. Port Via. Venuta is correct. David got that one. David got that one correctly. Let's see. Joseph got it. Venezuela. Correcto. Ash Gabbett. Yes, sir. Joseph got that one. Come on, monkey. Did you not eat your bananas today? Let's see. Cash Kent. Cash Kent. I mean, the Uzbekistan is definitely correct, and I think Joseph was trying to say that. I'm gonna give both of y'all a point on that one because I think he just misspelled it. Unless that's another way to spell it, I'm not sure. Y'all think this is pretty hard or no? To me, it's pretty hard, I think. Okay, let's see, what was it at? Para. This is a pretty long one. Maribo. Yeah, it's surname is correct. So far, score looks like this. Ooh. Let's see here. Oh, Joseph got that one. I'm sorry. I wasn't I didn't see it, but yeah, Joseph got that one. Okay. Didn't know there was going to be a test today. That's what I would have been thinking too. What? Okay, here we go. Monkey, maybe you can get this one. Amsterdam. Netherlands is correct. Netherlands is correct. That's David. Okay, let me think here. Ouch. Okay. I have to get situated better here. Okay, Molly. Or Mal. Is it a Mal or Molly? Or Mel? Yes, sir. Joseph got that one. Oh, David got it. Y'all both got it. Who got that one first? Was it David? My screen says David, so I'll go ahead and say David. If I'm wrong, let me know. Yeah, that's what my screen says anyway. Okay, let me see. There we go. Ooh. I think that was that a tie? I didn't see which one popped up. I'm guessing that's a tie there on that one. I saw David's, I didn't see Joseph's, but on my screen it actually showed that Joseph got it first, so I think it's a tie. It was Libya. Okay. Think here. Okay. Joseph got it first. He did get it first. Okay. Then I'll subtract the point. I gave y'all both a point. I'll take one off of David's. Let's see. Suva. Fiji. That is correct. So I left your point on there, David. So we'll just leave it for this one. There's your instead of erasing it, I just left it. So you got it for this one, for this Suva one. There you go. Okay, so still got a lot of countries left. A lot of countries. Ooh, that like a tie. I'm gonna give y'all both a point on that one. They both popped up at the same time. I'm gonna have to tie it because my screen shows that Joseph got it first, but That's technology, you know. It's going to show up on your screen first, probably show up first on his screen, probably. It was like at the same time though. Okay. Back to how did David answer before the question? uh, Monkey's crazy. Yes, sir. David got this one. David got it. Ooh, it's close, guys. It's really, really close right now. I'll show you what the score looks like so far. I have to add these up because I didn't space them out like equally, so I have to add it up. But we still got plenty of countries, so we'll keep going. Hey, Gerald. Um, Whoa. Okay. Looks like David got this one first. Okay, I'm going to add up the points, and we will keep playing the game. We've only done we haven't even done half the countries yet, so we'll start a new game now that Gerald's here. After we see who won this one, this one's going to be really close. It might be a tie. I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for Joseph. And for David, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 each. So, we have to do a tiebreaker if you want to. It's up to you. Or we could just say y'all tied. And then we'll start a new game. Like I said, we got plenty more countries. So, want a tiebreaker or no? Or just say you tied? See how competitive you guys are. So it's a tie. Okay. It's a tie then. Now let's see. Uh, Sure, let's see. Gerald says, "Wow, the topic is all about country capitals. I know all the country capitals in the world." Uh-oh. Gerald's gonna bring the heat. Okay, it's a tie then. Now we'll start a new game. So that was a tie between Joseph and David. Now we have Joseph, David, Gerald, and this crazy monkey. Crazy monkey. Okay. Uh, yeah, let's participate, everyone. I'm poor. I only earn 1,000 a month. Well, you're doing better than me, buddy. Okay. All right. So here we go. Turn this baby around, and we got Manama. Manama. Might have people might be stumped. Oh, it's like wow, that's a close one. I'm showing Joseph won this. What do y'all see? It was Joseph was right. Bahrain or whatever you call that country. Um, and I'm gonna say Joseph won it. That's what it shows here. I'm not sure who really got it, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so go to another country. Uh, here we go. Minsk. Minsk is Belarus. That is correct. That time it said Gerald. Gerald won that one, it looks like. Gerald got one. Okay. Ooh, Gerald again. Bhutan. Gerald got. Okay. Gerald got this one as well. Okay. David said it's him. Okay, it's a tie. It says Gerald on my end, but it's a tie. We'll go with a tie on that one. Sofia is Bulgaria. That is correct. Bulgaria. I'm gonna skip this one because David was correcting me on that last one, so that one doesn't count. Nobody got anything. Okay, here we go. Right now, Gerald is winning. Canada is correct. David got that one. Okay. First one to 6 points is, I'm going to say, is the winner on this. This is what it looks like so far. Mucky, 0. Gerald, 3. David, 2. And Joseph, 1. So 3, 2, 1. Mucky, 0. The answer before the question. I don't know, man. Maybe you got an old phone or something. Anyway, or maybe you've been doing too many bananas today. Have you been hitting the banana pills? Okay, here we go. Gerald says he's got his phone hanging up. Okay, do I need to wait for you, Gerald? I'm going to give myself a break because my neck is sort of tightening up. Basically, Gerald's halfway to 6 points. He's got 3 points right now. Joseph, you got 1 point. David, you got 2. So, I'm just going to sit on this one. And I'm giving Gerald a chance to get his phone. How's your phone doing, Gerald? Let me know. He's already at French. Oh, okay. That's probably why your Uzbekistan was weird. Well, at TBO? What does that mean, David? He's already at TB at 2. TBO? Well, Gerald's got 3 points. I mean, we could go to 7. Whoever gets 7 first, if you want, at top. We'll go to, you want to go to 7 or 6? Go to 10. Wow. That's going to be some hard countries, I'll tell you that. But okay, we'll go to 10. All right, we'll go to 10. So I'm just waiting for him to maybe restart his phone or whatever he's doing. Gerald, if you're there, let us know when you're ready. Okay, it's ready. All right. So, Monkey, click skip to live. Monkey, can you like get everybody some water while we're waiting here? Let's see here. All right, here we go. There you go. Make sure I saw Joseph come in. Well, y'all came in about the same time, Joseph and David. And let me see, is that correct? Yes. Yes, Joseph and David got a point for that one. My kid, we don't know what the heck you're talking about, bro. Okay, I'm gonna like write it first so y'all don't see on this one. Okay, here we go. Booyah. Gerald and David at the same time. Okay, so Gerald and David are tied. We're going to 10 points, by the way, Gerald. That was a consensus. Everybody made 10 points. Okay. There you go. Nigeria is correct. Gerald got that one. Gerald is correct on that one. Okay. I'll put over here so y'all don't see this one. There you go. Yeah. Joseph is correct. Joseph got that one. It's a close game. Yeah, it does say North Ireland. I don't know if there's a difference, but yeah, you still got it. Okay. Joseph definitely got that one. There we go. That one is Gerald, it looks like. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's what I'm seeing is Gerald. Okay, here we go. This first letter is a Q. Quito. Quito. Your 5G internet is slow. David, yes, sir. I'm showing that David got that one first. Okay. And make sure I spell this one right. So, weird spelling if you ask me. But anyway, there it is. Norway. What's he talking about, Norway? Estonia is correct. David got that one. Wow. Okay, David got that one. Let's see. Yeah, Mucky's a little bit late. I think he might be running 2G, Mucky. Rwanda is correct. And I think that's a tie between Joseph and David. It looked very, very, very close. On my end anyway. So let me put this over here so y'all don't see. It's a long one. Okay, here we go. David got it. Okay. David got that one with Scotland. And I'm going to count the score because I know we're getting close. Let's see. Joseph has 4 so far out of 10. And David has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So basically, I mean, Joseph needs 6. David needs 2. He's got 8. And Gerald has 6. So he needs 4. Mucky needs a prayer and a lot of help. So here we go. Let me erase erase this one. And here it comes. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir, Joseph. Joseph got that one first, according to my phone. Okay. I got it, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, according to my phone, he definitely got that one first. So, yeah, I think your phone is it's just super American phone. So it's showing that you got it first. Whatever that means, super American phone. Anyway, yeah. David got that one first, according to my phone. David got that one first. Oh, Mucky's got a Vivo. Vivo, that's popular over here in the Philippines, so Mucky might be here in the Philippines. Is Vivo popular in other countries as well? The Vivo phone? Or is it just Philippines? I'm not sure, but let's see. Okay, here we go. I'll put this to the side first so I can write this whole name out. So she on David. Let me see how many points he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. David has 9 points, and so he is leading. David just needs one more point to win. Poland. You're the first Poland. Okay, it's definitely got David first, but Gerald, I will give you a point because it's probably a tie there. So Gerald's got 6 points so far. And let me see, read the other comments here. No. Oh, okay. Let's say iPhone is popular. Hello again. What's up, Rhoda? How you doing? We're just about finished with this game, and then we'll do some talking. But anyway, we're doing capitals today. So, capital of countries. So this is the capital. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. What country is that the capital for? Gerald. Yes, Gerald is the first one for that. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Make sure I spelled it right. Yeah, I know. We're down to the tough ones now. We've done the easy ones. Most of them anyway. Yeah, we've done most of the easy ones. David got that, and he has won the game. 10 points. Whew, thank goodness. I'm glad somebody finally got Got to 10 points. I gotta turn the aircon back on. Congratulations, David Kenneth. You have won. You tied on the first one with Joseph. And the second competition, you were the winner. Dun, 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 dun. He is the champion. He is the champion. And this goes to Joseph too because he got a tie on that first one. Gerald, man, you were looking good in the beginning. Oh, it's an old name for Bermuda? Really? Ooh, do I have to go back and check this one out? Ooh. Gerald's blaming some technology issues. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. I think that's the story of my life. I've got technical issues here, so that puts me behind on my channel compared to some of the richer guys out here, doing the channels. But anyway, that's life. We have to live through it anyway. Just use iPhone, Gerald. It's easy for people to say just do this and that. When they have the money to do stuff like that, but you don't have the money to do that. Like the new iPhones, what are those, about 2,000 USD? It's crazy. It's a lot of money. Monkey says, iPhone's cheap. Oh my goodness, this guy's a trip. Okay, so anyway, we can do the word game here in a little bit. Who's in here? Is Rhoda? Rhoda, you still in here? How you been doing today, Miss Rhoda? Yeah, give maybe like about 5 minutes. We'll do the word game. I know, Monkey. We know you don't like apples. You're into bananas. We know that. Feeling busy now. It's not that hard. Feeling busy now. Feeling busy now. Feeling busy now? What do you mean? Feeling busy now? Are you feeling dizzy now, or are you going to be busy? Is that what you're saying? You're going to be busy now? That you're not going to be able to play the word game? Ouch. Unplug this laptop, move it out of the way. David, the keyboard on my phone doesn't click immediately. Dude, are you using a BlackBerry? I don't know if y'all know what a BlackBerry is. I'm busy is what I mean, but I want to stay here and enjoy the pleasure of victory. Gerald, I'm sorry, man. You're amazing, though. Yeah. I think I heard David said he was gonna donate a brand new iPhone to you, Gerald. I think I heard him say that. Hey, while he's at it, might as well donate me one too. Gerald says, yes, but I like this game topic. I'm good for this topic. Yeah, all three of you guys good. I mean, Joseph is really good too. The pleasure of victory. What a humble man. Oh my God, making. I'm not gonna comment. Anyway, you are making me an addict to this. Well, I guess it's better than meth. You need to buy Nokia. Oh man, I used to love Nokias. I used to love those things. They had the best signals. The very old school Nokia before the smartphones came out. Those were from what country? Finland, right? I think it's Finland. One of them European countries. I believe Finland. I might be wrong though. Nokia. Nokia. David is poor monkey. Finland. Okay, Helsinki. Yep. Yeah, man, they used to lead the way. They were the leaders back in the day. And then all the smartphones came out, iPhone, and even Nokia got into the smartphone game later because I used to sell phones. I was selling phones back when the first iPhone came out, and before that, I was selling Blackberries and all that stuff. Maybe I buy you a worker. No comments. Yeah, you could buy me a worker, alright. I need to buy some workers. All that freaking editing I have to do on my videos, man. I can't stand doing that stuff. So Monkey, you can buy me an editor. Let's see. David says, "Why was I thinking Nokia was Japanese?" Yeah, it sort of sounds like it, right? Nokia. It's like Kia. Well, Kia is Korean, so that's like Asian Kia. But and plus the quality, probably because of the Kia being like an Asian uh, name, and also the quality of the Nokia is so strong, and Japanese are known for their quality, like their Toyotas. Yeah, Switzerland is beautiful. Oh, oh, I missed something. I missed a comment, it looks like. Gerald says, many favorite countries in Europe is Switzerland and Italy. Yeah, I would love to go to. I've always wanted to go to Italy, and I've always wanted to go to Italy and Australia, but now it's sort of changed to more like New Zealand, Italy. I mean, that's so many countries I would love to go to. I'd love to go to India and a lot of places. So, and I'm sure everybody's like that too. Switzerland too. Yeah. One day, my father, old monkey phone come under truck, but still working. You know, I know somebody else that did that. Yeah, they ran over the old Nokia phone and it was still working. So that's the second time I've heard this. Or yeah, and because when I used to sell them, somebody told me that they came in the store and they said, "Dude, you won't believe what happened to my phone. It got ran over by a car, and it's still working. I'm like, same story. That's wild. Yeah, that thing was tough, bro. It was straight up tough, and the reception was amazing. David says a Japanese doctor has saved my great grandfather's life during World War II. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of Asians that have done a lot of wonderful things for me in my life as well. Monkey says your grandfather is fight from Germany side. I swear, when people create these accounts, they got to be people I know. It's got to be somebody that is this person, and they want to create an account just to joke around, mess around. That's what I think, anyway. I don't know. Almost, ugh, almost a prisoner of war. Yeah, both my grandfathers were in World War II. Let's see. Monkey says, I want to make your day joyful. I appreciate it. I'm just surprised people don't like get upset with you. Oh, your great grandfather. Yeah, that makes sense because you're like half my age. So, yeah. So cute. What kind of have y'all ever thought about wanting an animal as a pet that is not like a normal animal? Like for me, I wouldn't mind having a monkey and a pig. Most people don't have monkey and pigs, and I like to have a ferret too. A monkey, a pig, and a ferret. I've never had any of those as pets. I've always had dogs and cats and birds. There we go. Hey Cash, what's up? What's up, my man? How you doing? How you doing? I know you're getting a kick out of seeing it all. Seeing it all. You're talking about the monkey? Let's see. Getting a kick out of seeing it all. David says no, animals should not be living with human beings in the same house. It's impure. Impure. I don't know. I was so close to a dog that we had in the house. We were just, I mean, I didn't have brothers and sisters, so I had a little chihuahua when I was a kid, and we spent like all our time together. So, of course, we went outside a lot too. I mean, it was like my little brother, basically. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to be like on a big farm or something. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, man, I used to think about having this big, huge land with all sorts of stuff on it. Sort of like what Michael Jackson had, yeah. Had like I wanted to have like a basketball court. I wanted to have like a zoo going on, all sorts of stuff. No, don't monkey. Please don't. Let's see. I will change my name to Sigma Male. We love you the way you are. Michael Jackson is older than you, right? Yeah, I mean, he's passed away now, but if he was still alive, he would probably be about 7 years older. Yeah, 7, almost 7 years older than me. I'm actually the same age as Eminem. Let's see. Joseph, let's see. Chicka 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 was most girlfriend the time a complex of inferiority. Let's see, what is he says Chihuahuas. Oh, Chihuahuas. Okay, it's I guess that's the French spelling of Chihuahuas. Anyway, Chihuahuas has most of the time a complex of inferiority. Yeah, yeah, they like to. A lot of them like to fight. Mine was pretty gentle though. It was, I guess, because I spent so much time with it and like relaxed its nerves. I think it's always really close, petting it all the time and just spending a lot of time with it. Let's see. Monkey says, then I changed my behavior like Sigma. Lou. John Port says, hey, what's up? What's up? Jason Vlog says, Mikey, do you ever go at the house do vlogs? Yeah. Look at I did a vlog earlier today. I posted it. Go to my lives and look at the one I did today, and it says something about me going outside. It's like really late here at night. It's dark outside now, but yeah, it's pretty cool actually because I went to a lot of nature spots in town. Well, it was a walking video, but and there was like a bunch of animals in it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what all the animals that showed up. I think David was there actually for most of it anyway. Yeah. I just went for like a walk for like about 35 minutes and something like that, 30 35 minutes. So you'll be able to see the nature, the place I was at, and the animals, and a little bit of drama that was going on. But I wanted to try to like talk to somebody like an interview thing, but it didn't happen. Not this time. Maybe next time. But I do have a lot of interviews on my channel where I interview Filipinos, Filipinas, and Filipinos. Let's see. Why does Eminem look so young though? He is crazy. He's crazy. Uh, well, why does he look so young? I think he does work out and stuff like that. I think he tries to stay healthy. Eminem take a lot of steroids. I don't know about steroids. I don't know about that. Funny monkey. What other countries you have been to? Yeah, I've been. I was in Korea for 1 year when I was in the army, a long time ago, and I've been to Ecuador, South America, Ecuador down there, and I've been to Canada. Yeah, I think that's it. So besides airports, I've been to some other airports and countries, but as far as like stayed there for a while would be Canada, Ecuador, Korea, and now the Philippines. I never revealed my identity. I am a billionaire. Okay. Okay, P. Diddy. Let's see. LOL. Billionaire dreamer. Let's see. Hi, hi, hi. What's up, Mr. Indian? Hi, 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 hi. Hi. Namaste. Namaste. This is, I think it's called Seguin. Seguin, I believe is the name. Seguin. I might be a little bit off on that. But Mr. Indian says, Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Welcome to the jungle, and hope you're doing well. Monkey says, I dream to come close to be trillionaire. Trillionaire, not trillionaire, but trillionaire. Gerald says, Mikey, how long you been here in the Philippines? I've been here 2 years. 2 years. So, yeah, I've got hundreds of videos on my channel. 95% of it's about the Philippines. Gerald says, do you know how to speak Tagalog? If not, why don't you try to learn how to speak and understand Tagalog? Um, well, here's the thing. When I came over to the Philippines, I had no knowledge of Philippines at all. I met someone online. I met a girl online, and I just came over here to be with her like forever. That was my plan, but we didn't work out. So I had no, but I was going to be here with her forever, and that it was all about her, 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 her. It wasn't about the country. It wasn't about anything else. It was just to be with her, and that was it. Okay, so it didn't work out though, and so I just put all my effort into trying to find another. Well, I was about to go back to the U.S., and then I decided, okay, don't do that. Stay here, and just keep looking. So I put all my effort into trying to find someone to be with, because when you get my age, you don't want to be like, a loner. You're getting old. You're getting, you know, uh, you don't want to be a loner kind of thing. I don't anyway. And especially my situation, I don't have brothers and sisters, so it would be nice to have more family kind of stuff, right? So I decided to stay here. So I put all my effort into try to replace the person that I didn't work out, and it was tough. It was tough to try to find somebody that I would be so excited to be with, like I was with her. But um, it was very, it was very. It's a lot of stories to tell. It was very interesting, and actually, I probably should tell those stories on my channel. I haven't done that, but um, so that was for like a year, and then I had to go back to U.S. and then I came back because I love the country here in the Philippines. So I came back over here, and I love being over here, and really don't want to leave. I love the Philippines. So yeah, very happy with the country here. So, but yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, my point is, I've been so busy between that, all the effort that I was putting into that instead of doing learning a language or doing anything else. That was my mission. That was my goal. Is to make that happen. To have that love of your life kind of thing. So I'm the kind of person that does that. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to put so much effort into it. And if you really check out, you see my channel, you see I do that with the channel, even though I need to do a lot better. That's a different story as far as what happened with my channel too. But anyway, when I started it, so so when I did come back, I also started trying to work on this business thing I had. So all the time that I was doing the business stuff and doing this business and doing the other stuff and everything, I didn't have time to think about language. I already know a lot of Spanish. There is a lot of Spanish that is similar to Tagalog. Um, but every now and then I will try to learn Tagalog, you know, while I'm here, you know. Um, I'll ask people, hey, what does this mean? What does that mean? Or look stuff up or whatever. But I don't, I just don't have the time to do my YouTube channel and learn Tagalog at the same time. Let's see. A lot of comments came in, so I mean, I could have made that answer a lot longer. Let's see. But yeah, I know some Tagalog, but yeah, I don't know a lot. I really want to finish learning the Spanish. Like I said, I know a lot of Spanish, but I want to finish that first before I go to a different language, to be honest with you. Who is your favorite OW? Well, World Wrestling Fighter would go back to NWA. I think that's what they called it, the National Wrestling Alliance, which was before all that WWE stuff, before The Rock and all that stuff. Be the Road Warriors. I used to love to watch them. As far as WWE, I don't really, I never really got into it, to be honest with you. Hey, why not Joseph? Hey, welcome back. Good evening from Africa, Kenya, my family's house. I know, uh, you know, why not Joseph lost a loved one, a very close loved one. So, yeah, uh, why not Joseph is going through a difficult time right now. Just to tell people as far as all the information. I don't like to spread everybody's business, but I do want people to understand that. So, our prayers are with you and your family, and our blessings, our prayers are with you and your family. And sorry to hear about your loss. Gerald says, if I'm near with you, I will teach you Tagalog. But there's a way like tutorial app or yeah, actually I have an app that I like a lot. I just don't take the time to use it. It's called Drops, and I paid for that app. Um, like I think it's like a lifetime thing that I paid for a long time ago. But basically, it helps you learn a bunch of languages. And like I said, I really like to finish the Spanish before I move to another language. But anyway, Monkey's gonna go to sleep. It's 2. Okay. What time is it here? Oh, Monkey. Okay. Why does my girlfriend crave frozen pickles? Is that a pregnancy thing? Miss Eve, why does his girlfriend crave frozen pickles? According to her, she said she's weird. 2 a.m. for Monkey. Yeah, definitely some South or Asian country. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It must be somewhere around like New Zealand, um, or what do they call it? What's the name of that country? Somewhere in that area over there. I forgot the name of the country. Oh, Guinea. Yeah, I think it's called New Guinea. New Guinea, New Zealand. Anyway, somewhere over in that area. Maybe even Australia, but I don't know. Thailand, Vietnam. Well, no, it would be the other way. It'd be the opposite direction. She's not weird. It's the baby. Why does my girlfriend crave frozen pickles? Oh, well, are you saying David? Are you saying she's pregnant? Papua New Guinea. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. It's probably over that way. And there's another small, real small country that I was talking to somebody before. I think it started with a T. Um, and they were like super cool too. I remember. I can't remember their name. It's been a while since I talked to them, but yeah, they were super cool. But that country's over there too. It's really small place. David Kenneth says, "Yeah, but it's still too weird. I want to throw up." Frozen pickles. Wow. No, we had one guy. He was on here earlier, and he said a good sandwich is a sandwich with peanut butter and pickles. I told him I'd try it one day. Have a peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do a video about that. Eating a peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Has anybody ever had that? Togo Turk and Togo Turk and tequila. Tequila might be the tequila one. Bucky said, "Leave your girlfriend, David." uh, David said, "What? I think he forgot about the jam." You talking about the sandwich? Uh, Tavalo. I think it's that one, Tavalo. It was a name that was different than what I've ever heard. It was a short name, and it was a small, very small island. So I'm thinking it was Tavalo. You deserve better. Yeah, you deserve. You, hey, David, you deserve a girl that's not pregnant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like, what are you doing getting pregnant? I'm joking. Joke. Joke. You can tell my eyes are getting sleepy, bro. Let me see. What time is it? About 1 o'clock? Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock. But I'm staying up late tonight because I'm trying to pass my subscriber count and get it up to close to 1,000. I'm hoping like people will come in here that's never seen me and subscribe for some crazy weird reason. I'm going to sleep with your girlfriend. Kidding, 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 kidding. I didn't say that. That was Monkey. Monkey said that. David says, thanks for the beautiful advice. Let's see. I'm just reading the comments. I did that. That was not from me. David Kenneth says, Monkey, I thought we were good friends, but you're toxic. We are good friends. He's like, that's why. We're so close that we need to be closer. That's his theory. Uh, yeah, y'all could you know, son, your child's new father, stepfather, or something like that. Let's see. David says, "Yeah, so good friends that we." I am not saying it, guys. Okay, hug you, Grandpa. Going to sleep. Crazy man, crazy. What the heck is Luffy anyway? Monkey D. Luffy. What is Luffy?
Luffy.
Luffy. Luffy.
That's the anime, remember?
Oh, that's an anime thing?
Remember the pirate?
Talking about One Piece?
Yeah. That's his name.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a monkey in the One Piece?
No, that's his name.
Oh, that's his name. Okay. I still haven't watched the One Piece. Oh, David, good night. Monkey is low key charming. Very, very, very low key. Low key from Marvel. Low key. Low key from Marvel. I tell you, it's not every day a monkey says they want to sleep with your girlfriend, and then you give them a heart, and then the monkey starts kissing you like crazy. Now that's like that emoticon is like for lots of love, right? Yeah. hmm So nobody wanted the exotic animals as pets. Somebody might could take Monkey to Luffy as a pet, and I'm not suggesting David's girlfriend. Do 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 do. She would be confused. Yeah. How old is she? Is she 30? I think you told me she was 30, right? 30 years old. Yeah, that's what I remember. Like 5 years older. hmm what kind of stuff is she doing? Is she working or going to school or anything? Or is it illegal and you shouldn't talk about it? She will be 30 on December 13th. Sweet. Dude, she's like really close to my daughter's birthday and age. Very close. Mm, 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 mm. I guess she's in Los Angeles too. She is an interior. Oh, also. Oh, sweet. She's your boss. Oh, ex boss. Wow. David. David's a player. David. David, like, worked his way into the bosses. And she's older, too.
He just loves her money.
Oh.
He really loves him.
She said you're just after her money. But we met later, actually. Oh, okay. So she was your ex boss. Hold on. You met later. Later. I mean, if she was your ex boss and you met her later, like after that, you had to meet her when she was your boss first. Yeah, she used me. So now I use her money. Yeah. Yeah, she used you, right? She had you working for her. Hmm, hmm. So, well, I'm trying to stay up late though, so let me check something on the laptop though. Uh, yeah, as an intern, no wages. Whoa, that sucks, dude. Yeah, she owes you, bruh. Intern, no wages. That sucks. Do do do. Poor me, poor me. Hey, hey, can't you see? Poor me. See, the thing about, you were asking about Eminem, every time we see these people, um, the last time we saw them or the picture, whatever, isn't as of today. I'm going to tell you right now, man, at my age, you start aging really fast when you start getting to like this age. Where do I live? I live in Mindoro. Are we close? Ouch. I think you're in Cavite, right? Hold on. Gerald. Were you in Cavite? I'm in Mindoro. Forgot what I was going to look up now. Oh, yeah, I remember. Interesting. When you were 10 years old, now you're 41. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Um, I'm pretty happy with Mindoro. If I was a rich guy though, if I was a rich guy and I lived in the Philippines, the place I would choose would be Baguio. Yeah.
You don't even like there.
Where, you said I don't like it.
Yeah, the photo. You see, it's so gloomy. There's there's no sun. You're not happy. It's
No
so
sun.
sad. Yeah, that's what you said before. That we were there.
I did miss the sun when I came down, but the biggest thing that bothered me about Baguio was that it wasn't how do you it wasn't what do you call it, modern. It wasn't modernized. Like, you didn't have all the conveniences like you have around Ortegas, BGC, Quezon City, all those places. You know, the stuff is pretty old. You know, over in Baguio, the hotels and everything. But if you're rich, if you're rich, you're going to get the nice stuff there. You know, so that's why I said if I was rich, I would be able to afford the all the fanciest stuff in Baguio, kind of thing. You know, stay at a fancy place, go to the fancy restaurants, all that kind of stuff. But they don't have the same big selection like Manila area, the Metro Manila area does. But Mindoro is pretty awesome because it's very chill. It's like, country province. People are really cool. Baguio people are really cool too. Um, but I also stayed in Cebu and stayed over in Cebu, and I stayed in well, I visited Bohol, visited Samar and Leyte, and Boracay, and I can't think of everywhere right now. My brain's like half working, but I've been to at least 10 islands at least here in the Philippines. Bentegas is also a good place to live here in the Philippines. Yeah, Bentegas. I was there for about a week. Yeah, I want to say it was 5 days, 5 or 6 days, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I was there for almost a week in Bentingus. Let's see. Did I go to college? Yeah, yeah. I've got too much college, bro. I. That's the reason I went in the army. Was I needed. I was actually homeless um, at the time. 18 years old. Didn't have anywhere to go. So I went in the military and got money for college. And then before that, I left home when I was 15 years old. So yeah, I left home at 15. Went in the army when I was 18, and went to college and got a associate degree, and then I got a bachelor degree, and then I got a master degree. Yeah. Uh, Um, yeah, I got actually my master degree. I got two associate degrees, really. Two associate degrees, a bachelor degree, and a master degree. And the master degree, I got it when I was 50 years old. So, because of getting that, I do have college debt now. Yeah, I got college debt now. Stuff was freaking expensive. But they're pretty chill about the debt, you know. So I figured, hey, I might not be alive and still owe on that college debt, one day. So But a lot of the money that I gave to the college came from the military. But whenever you think about when you think about the associate degree, 2 associate degrees, so that basically took me about 3 years. Then to add on to get the bachelor, another 2 more years, so that was like 5 years, and then the master's 7 years, so 7 years of college, and we were under the impression that it would be worth it, but I definitely would not recommend going to college unless it's a very, very, very high technical thing that you need to go to college for, like surgery, something like that. You know, there's a lion behind me. That doesn't surprise me. There is all sorts of animals in here. Let's see. I'll show you. Here you go. Booyah. Gerald says USA is a very beautiful country. First world country and richer than Philippines. Why you love Philippines? What's the difference? I love questions like this. Thank you for asking. Okay, the difference. Hey, Mish. Thank you for the hearts. It's good to see you. Okay, so USA is a very beautiful country. This is correct. It's a first world country. That's correct. And richer than the Philippines. Richer than the Philippines. Okay, so that's the thing. Richer. There's 2 ways of defining richer, right? Money, and then there's quality, right? The quality of life in the Philippines is better than the quality of life in the U.S. Why? Because the smiles on the people's faces, the simple life, the relaxed life, the beautiful, all the beautiful oceans around us, and the beaches, the mountains, and nature, animals, all that kind of stuff. And the values of the people, the respect is huge. If you see the last video I did about the 2 best things about the Philippines, it sort of talks about this. Nothing can replace family, a good family. Nothing can replace good friends. Nothing can replace good laughs and joy and stuff like that. In the U.S., they work their butts off. And why? Because they have a lot to pay for. They have a lot of high prices on vehicles, high insurance. For me to get medical insurance in the U.S., I would have had to pay $550 a month. Here, I go to a doctor, I get great care, and at the doctor, I gave I gave them $20. So it's about the quality of life here is a lot better than the quality of life there, and that's just a part of it. Then you have the politics, you have the fighting against each other over there, you have the shootings, you have the drugs, you have the corruption, you have so much crap. How am I? Oh, I'm great. Thank you, Mish. Richard, I mean, yeah, you're talking about the money stuff. I don't get it too. I don't get it too. We have all of it even better in the USA. Um, you just have to be in both places to really see what I'm talking about. You know, you just have to experience it. I'm assuming that David's never been to Philippines, and I'm assuming that Gerald's never been to USA. Okay, Monkey says, David, you're so poor you need to wear clothes in YouTube profile picture tailored to your history. You just need to be rich. Uh, David says, you just need to be rich. Gerald says, now I understand you. Most of foreigners saying the same thing when I'm watching their reaction in the Philippines. Yeah, and I was thinking about that too. You know, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I mean, David might not like what I'm about to say, but right now, you know, I'm 50 something years old, and I remember when life was a lot different back in the 80s and the 90s and all that. Now there's been a huge attack, and I have my own beliefs on where all this comes from and everything, but the attack is basically on white people, men, Christians, and straight people. So there you go. I mean, do I want to live in a country that hates me? That hates me because I'm a man, because I'm white, because I'm a Christian, because I'm straight? Why? I mean, that's just one part. I just told you the other part about the values and everything, about how nice the people here are here in the Philippines. There's just so many reasons, and you can see this from other vloggers talking, right? You can get a lot of things that I'm talking about and see how much they love it here and all that kind of stuff. David says, Monkey, you don't see my muscles. I'm old UFC fighter's son, fight in my genetics. They hate us cause they ain't us, dude. And not really, we do have an upper hand. See, I knew he was going to say this. See, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that David comes from a different cloth than me. I came from a very poor cloth, a very poor white family. Like I said, I left home when I was 15. I'm not going to go into all the details of how bad things were, because this is a public thing, you know. So I'm not going to talk about all that. But I will say, if you grow up around the Appalachians of America, you will see a lot of poverty with poor white people, and you will find out that the poorest counties, the poorest counties in the U.S. are actually white counties. But this has nothing to do with race. This has something to do with what I'm going to say is a big power trip that is happening outside of the dynamics of things in the United States. This is an international type of thing. And I'm not going into detail about my belief of why things are happening the way they are. Why? Because I don't want to be canceled. That's why, you know. And so do we really have that parent? And here's another thing. If you go back to time of, and you know, I grew up in a black neighborhood, okay? As I was the only white kid on the school bus. So there is a lot of white people in the U.S. that do have money. Well, I'm not one of them, but I have to suffer from people saying we have the upper hand and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, yeah, you do, but my family didn't, you know. But anyway, the great thing is though is that we were privileged, and I'm not talking about men, white people, whatever. I'm talking about as Americans. If you were born in America, no matter what your color is, no matter what your sex is or anything, if you're born in America, you are privileged. Period. I know we're getting real serious here because most of the world most of the world does not make more than $15 a day. A day. In the US, people make that in an hour. Let's see what people are saying now. Monkey says, okay, David, you awakened me from sleep. You come in my dream as a villain. David says, Monkey, I bet I look like an angel in your dreams. You grew up among black people. That's rough, honestly, honestly. Well, it is if you're being attacked, if you're being bullied and you're because of your color being white, right? Yeah. Not saying it in a racist way. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if let's say you're gay and you're around a bunch of straight people that bully a gay person, or it could be the opposite. The gays bully a straight person, it's just, it's just the way things are. It's the way things are, but it doesn't matter because once again, what I said is we are privileged because we were born in the U.S. I feel like I was privileged because I was born in the U.S. It doesn't matter if I'm a man, a woman, or whatever. I'm privileged because of that, because I had the opportunity to go to school and I had the opportunity to go in a military that paid me well. I had an opportunity to get jobs that paid me well because I lived in a country that was like that. So anybody born in the U.S. is privileged. I mean, here's the thing. Philippines and the U.S. are supposed to be friends. Well, any American can leave the U.S. and come over here and stay in the Philippines. But a Filipino, they're not allowed to just leave their country and come stay in the U.S. That's not fair. And I do hate it when black people say the most racist things, people don't care. But we need to say we are not being racist to just mention them. Gerald says, I met a German living here in our town, and I asked him why you choose to stay here beside you had a Filipino wife. He only said the Philippines is heaven on earth. Very beautiful, the most different and more fun. Yeah, I mean, there you go. I call it a simple paradise. Yeah, he calls it heaven on earth. I call it a simple paradise. And here's another thing. It's definitely not perfect. I could definitely complain about it. I definitely could. But the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. In the U.S., I'd say the negatives outweigh the positives. What do Filipinos do? People here in the Philippines, they try to get out of this country. because they try to go work in another country to make good money. And as soon as they get that money, they want to come running back to this country as fast as possible because they love it here. They just don't love making $8 a day. That's the only thing they don't love. But don't you miss your family? Don't really have a lot of family. I mean, I don't have any brothers and sisters. I have two people I'm close to, and that's my mom, and my daughter. But my mom is, she's, well, she's very much in her own world. I mean, basically, they've talked about coming over here, and I hope they do. And I hope I'm still here to be with them, and I hope they come over. They want to come over here. Yes, I got a divorce. Been divorced for a while. Yeah. I was married one time, got divorced. Must have been expensive. Oh, the divorce? No. Are you talking about what's expensive, the divorce or something else? If you're talking about the divorce, no, it was not expensive. Is that what you're talking about? The divorce? Oh, no. No, for one thing, I've never been wealthy. I've never been wealthy, so there's really not much to take from me, and all that kind of stuff. Number one. Number two is it was a mutual thing. So we mutually decided that, everything was cool, and we're still somewhat friends. We don't talk a lot, but we'll still talk a little bit. But yeah, we just mutually grew apart. You know how I was talking about earlier? So I was talking about how people change over time. Well, that's what happened. We were married for 20, 25, at least 25 years. 25, almost 26 years. I think that's right. Yeah, over 25 years. I've never really figured out how long it was, but it was a long time. But anyway, and yeah, it's just it just changed over those whatever time, 26 years maybe. I can't remember exactly. Let's see, I got married at 22. So 47, 48. Oh, dude, might have been longer than that. Anyway, 25 and then divorce. That's scary. 25. Oh, years, 25 years and then divorce. That's scary. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, it just is what it is. I mean, life is life, What the heck is that noise? Some weird noise going on. But yeah, I mean, you go through life, you're gonna have all sorts of things that you could say is scary. I could give you I could write a book about scary things that's happened in my life. How many people are going to just like all of a sudden leave a country and not know the other country and just go to that country and that kind of thing. I mean, going in the military, I wasn't a fan of the military, but I went in the military, and then having to do stuff. I'm not. I'm scared of heights actually, but I had to do a lot of stuff like jumping off of things like rappelling. Had to do rappelling, that kind of stuff. I don't even like planes. I've had to be in a lot of planes. I'm scared of planes. You know, I mean, there's a lot of scary things that you go through in life, as far as all that kind of stuff. I mean, I could talk about a lot of family stuff, but I'm not getting into all that. My parents have been together for 30 years, and I believe in marriage so much because of them. That's why I don't believe in divorce. Well, I think I told you about this. In the Philippines, they don't have divorce. Um, it's a country that doesn't have divorce. But I'm very flexible, you know. I believe in a lot of things that you probably don't believe in. Let's see. David says, "You have been living life, man. You are someone with full of experiences, and that's beautiful." Well, I appreciate that, I guess, but you know, yeah, it's been a journey, that's for sure. It's been a journey. Hmm. A never-ending journey. The way I look at life nowadays, two things. I look at it day by day. I sort of felt like I would never live this long, so I'm very happy that I'm still alive. Um, and I just take things day by day. And the other thing is YOLO. You only live once, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. I mean, as far as yeah, my daughter, I miss her to death. Now you got me feeling like a dad, talking like this kind of thing. And I remember all the times that I talked to her. I mean, she's about to turn 30 years old, but she's my only child. Excuse me. Yep, she's my only child, and yeah, I miss her very much. Um, like I said, she might wind up coming over here. I don't know. But most likely, I'll have to go back to the U.S. anyway, eventually. So we're still on, dude. Yeah, my dad loves my sister the most. It's always the daughters. Well, I never had a son, and I've always wanted a son, and I wouldn't be against having a kid and having a son. I wouldn't mind having a son. But also, yeah, we never know when our life could be over. I have a nephew that passed away a couple years ago, and he was only 29 years old. And I hear about young people passing away like all the time. So you never know what could happen. My grandma, she lived to almost 100. I think you said your grandma is 93 years old right now, I believe. You can have one now. Yeah, exactly. I could have, yeah, that's why I said I'm not against it right now. I mean, personally, I always wanted to adopt, really, because I feel bad for the kids that don't have the family, you know. So I'd rather just adopt a boy if I was in the right position, you know, had a place, had a had because right now I don't have my own place. So if I had my own place and was making some decent money and all that kind of stuff, then I would rather just adopt. Gerald says, "Good night, Mikipino. I'm so sleepy. Take care. God bless. Thank you for making conversation. Thank you as well. And you take care as well. And thank you for your questions and your time on the live, your support. Yeah, thank you for your support." David says, "What? No, I only have one grandma and she is 70 something." Okay, it was somebody told me, was it your great grandma? Somebody, I can't remember who told me, but they were talking about a 93-year-old. Welcome, Tamara, again. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. I've been wanting to take a trip, but I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't, you know, with me, I could just do it right now. You know, I mean, that's how I live my life. I just do it. I just live my life. But yeah, I'll probably just see you tomorrow, most likely. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Whenever I was with my daughter, you know, back when she was younger, she's like, "Dad, I want to go to New York." I said, get in the car." I took her. We drove like 8 hours, or yeah, I think it was like 8 hour drive, and we went to New York the same day. She wanted to go to New York City, and then she wanted to go to San Francisco, which was like on the opposite side of the country. And I said, "Okay, I'll get some tickets. We'll take off and go to San Francisco." I mean, because like I said, you only live once, right? So enjoy it. Hey, David, let's see. Craig says, "I'm sunbathing in my backyard completely naked right now." I've done that. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to basically not go to school. And back in high school, I was a bad kid in high school. This was before college and everything, you know. I was a bad kid, and I would skip school and I would go in my backyard and sunbathe naked. Let's see. So, yeah, that's awesome, bro. David says, "But adopted one never feels right. I'm guessing I am immature." By Gerald. Well, you know, no, I think that's a popular opinion, David. I think everybody, like 95% of the people, are going to say the same thing. Uh, I've always wanted to give back. You know, as a young guy that was 15 years old and left home and didn't have a place to really be at. Even though I had families that gave me a place to sleep, I wasn't homeless. I went from family to family to family until I went in the military. um, I wanted to give back to people that were like me, you know, that grew up like I did. And so adopting a child is a way of me giving back. I mean, maybe that's the reason I like stray dogs so much too, you know, because I see the stray dogs and think they're just as important as the dogs that are not stray dogs. Those adopted kids are just as important as the kids that are not adopted. I mean, I know what they go through. I know what an adopted kid goes through because they need that family, you know. And I think it's wrong for me not to give it to them. But anyway, I know that sounds like self-righteous or whatever, and it's something that I haven't done in my lifetime. But I'm just telling you how I feel and what I believe. You're so mature and wise, Mikey. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, your environment creates you. So, yeah, I was created by my environment. You know, whenever I do my rap stuff, I do rap music, stuff like that sometimes, Hey, I grew up in a black neighborhood. Whenever I have a lot of confidence, a lot of that comes from the black neighborhood. Being around people with great values, a lot of that comes from, different people as well. But anyway, I'm just a person. That's all. But I'm just a person trying to hit my 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. That's why I stay on here so much, But anyway, is that why you sometimes read comments in a black accent? Well, I don't try to pretend to be anybody. I'm not. But over my life, I have always became the people around me, So, so yeah, I've been around a lot of Indian people. I've been around a lot of black people. I've been around a lot of white people. I've been around rich people, poor people. So that's why I can act all sorts of crazy ways. I don't mind. Oh, I'm not trying to change my answer for any kind of consensus or anything like that. But yeah, I feel like a chameleon, basically. A chameleon, they go in one environment that's brown, and they change their color brown, or they change colors to different areas they go to, kind of thing. It's just a natural kind of thing. It's not like me thinking and doing it. I mean, I'm sort of like a black guy stuck in a white man's body. Nah, just kidding, man. I'm just like a freaking rainbow, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, baby. So I was trying to stay up. I don't think I got one subscriber out of this freaking 2.5 hours. I used to get a lot of subscribers when I came on lives, but I think I pretty much wore it thin. Basically, what I'm saying is, oh shoot, is anybody in here? Oh man, my freaking power died. Okay, what are you doing with my legs? Hey. Sleeping?
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I don't think anybody's in here now. Oh shoot. My power died. Is anybody in here? Okay, I'm gonna do a countdown and call it end of the live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.